We hear a lot about bucket lists, those big ticket items that you'd love to experience or accomplish at some point in your lifetime. But there's another goal list that you should consider called the thimble list. And it could do more than just help you get stuff done, but also find you some joy. Joining us right now is Paula Rizzo. She's the author of Listful Thinking and Listful Living. Paula, good to see you.
You too.
Okay, so what's a thimble list?
Yes, the thimble list. We all know the bucket list, but the thimble list is the stop and smell the roses list. This is going to be small pleasures that you can put into your day that would fit into a thimble, not necessarily into a big bucket, okay? And so you really need to be thinking of those small pleasures that you can infuse into your day.
And what would you say are the benefits of having a thimble list?
Yes, well, stress reduction for sure.
Okay.
Focusing on gratitude, happiness, and this is the one I love, faster results than the bucket list, because you can do it every day.
Okay. And should you like swap a bucket list for a thimble list, or should you just have both?
They both have their place, okay? But the bucket list, I find it to be a little bit intimidating because people make these lists of, 50 things I want to do before I turn 50 or 60 or whatever it is. There's a lot of pressure there. So if you have the bucket list, maybe for those bigger items like write a book or go somewhere special, and then also pair it with the thimble list to have some small things on your list as well so you're not so overwhelmed.
Yeah, how do you make a thimble list?
Okay, so think about all the things that bring you joy throughout your day. Simple things, small things, a sip of coffee, talking to your friend, walking through the park. Really start noticing the things that light you up during the day.
Okay, so you look at the different activities with fresh eyes as well?
Exactly, and then that way you say, okay, if the coffee is the thing in the morning that gets you going, really savor the first sip. If you like going for a walk, start looking for birds so that you're really being mindful and you're in the moment. And so you're able to really enjoy life in that special moment so you're not letting it just pass you by.
Some would say you're describing a psychedelic trip right there.
Well, you see? Hey, whatever reference you need, Candace.
What are some things to put on your thimble list?
So it could be, thinking through when you wash your hair in the morning, just like smelling the beautiful shampoo, but giving yourself a second to smell it, okay? Really savoring that coffee, looking for something special throughout the day, giving yourself a moment to call a friend. These are small things that you can infuse into your day for a happy purpose, right? So it has the same sort of effect as a bucket list. It's a goal, but it's something that you do day to day to make yourself a little bit more joyful.
Yeah, so let me ask you about the goal, because is the goal to just make you generally happier, or to actually help you accomplish bigger goals that you have in life?
Well, it could be both, right? It could be going towards the bigger goal, right? To be more mindful, to be more in the moment, to be able to listen better. Maybe that's something that you're looking to do. So really stopping and listening and talking back to somebody in a way. You could do this anywhere. It doesn't have to be just, on the street. It could be at work, anywhere.
Okay, and is it an evolving thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely can change it day to day if you want to, but the important thing is to really remind yourself that you wanted to do this, right? So, of course, you could write it down, or you could have a mantra. There's a Japanese concept called katsu, and it's all about doing one thing at a time. So I would choose one thing to put on this thimble list, maybe per week, and really see how much you can infuse it into your week. And does it work? Do you feel more joyful? And if you do, keep up with it.
All right. Some good tips right there. And you can check out Paula's books, by the way, Listful Living and Listful Thinking, or go to paularizzo.com/list. Paula, thank you so much.